Look at my four babies. Look at them. Look. You happy, guys? I need socks that match. Outside, do some work.
I'm working too. Oh, are you recording?
Yes, I'm recording.
I thought it was just sitting there.
It's been a long time. Long time no see. Welcome back to Living on a Prairie Flower Farm. If we're just now meeting, my name is Jessie and I own a small flower farm. This will be my 4th year, hopefully, growing flowers. And when I say hopefully, I really do mean hopefully, because life has just been crazy. But we're not going to get into my personal life on this channel. If you would like to know more about what in the world 2023 has been like in 2024, what's going on there, I will post that on buymeacoffee.com. Speaking of which, let's take a quick moment to thank those who are responsible for keeping this channel going and helping me to continue to make great videos like this one. I want to take this moment to say thank you for those of you who are supporting this channel and this farm through buymeacoffee.com. It's you who makes it possible for me to purchase these shrubs, the eucalyptus. It's you who lets me be able to afford my Canva subscription that I use for the YouTube on the thumbnails and my Artlist subscription so I can have music for these videos. Thank you guys for making it possible for me able to continue this farm and this YouTube channel. I am truly thankful. Now, let's get back into the video. All right, y'all. So what are we doing today? Why are we here, Jessie, if there are no flowers? Well, we're here because this used to be my farm. All of this. As you can see, it is completely covered in weeds. There's landscape fabric in there that you can't even see, but I went too big. So year 1 was just trying to figure out how do I grow this, and of course buying all the seeds because I had to have all the seeds. Year 2 was let's take this bigger and better than ever. Year 3 was trying to figure out how to grow cool flowers, how to make this more economic, how to make it work, and it kind of completely blew up in my face because of life. I went too big. I lost a ton of sunflowers, lost a lot of money. Didn't even end up selling any of the zinnias that I grew because honestly I just kind of went mentally, I checked out of this farm, and now this is what I'm left with. And it's January, it's the end of January, and I've had time to take this down and deal with it. But every time I look at this farm, I just, you know, you get that feeling of being overwhelmed and you just don't want to touch it. But it is time to man up, so to say, or woman up, flower farming up, and take back control of this farm. So we are going to be taking down this fence today. I've been doing it slowly. The first layer is gone. My husband helped me out with that. But it's time to take down the second layer and then pull up landscape fabric, find the hammer and the other tools that are out here somewhere. I've bought them. I know I left them out in the field like a bad flower farmer. I just have to find them. And then I'm going to show you my eucalyptus that I bought. That's right, I bought eucalyptus. And see how the shrubs I planted for my winter foliage are coming along. And maybe show you some daffodils. Let's get into it. Now, some of you have asked, was this deer fence effective against the deer? And honest answer is, for the most part, yes. If I turned on the fence and actually had it on, whoop, and had all the gates closed, it worked pretty good. The deer couldn't get over it. It was a 2-tier system. I'll put the video of me putting up that fence down in the description below. Be sure to check it out. All right, y'all, not even gonna lie, that fence took me forever. So while I take down the fence, let's go back to September of 2023 when I got my eucalyptus in. I've ordered some eucalyptus trees, baby blue eucalyptus trees that are for zone 8 through 11. I'm not gonna try and grow them from seeds this year. It's just not gonna work. They were 30 bucks each, but I figured, you know what, worth it. Let's get them, put them in, and see how they do. Give them a really good fall, end of summer to get their roots really good and settled. And I will wrap them babies up in in frost cloth to the max, double layers if I have to, if we have freezing weather again this year. So see you in a few days when they arrive so that we can plant them. Wow, that was fast. It's only been a few days. Today's Thursday, so I think like 4 days since I ordered my eucalyptus trees from fastgrowingtrees.com, and they're in. So let's open them and see what they look like. I think I need actual scissors, so I think I gotta just use a knife. Oh, it smells so good. My whole room smelling like eucalyptus. Alright, so let's open this up. Look how cute. It's just a little 1 gallon pot of eucalyptus. And I can't say it enough. It smells so good. Look at my 4 babies. Look at them. Alright, y'all. So it's finally time to plant the eucalyptus trees. So I'm going to put 2 of my baby blue eucalyptus, you are baby blue, yes, baby blue eucalyptus trees here in the front. I'm going to put 2 in the very back. This gets all day sun. It only gets in the shade around 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and I think it'll be perfect for it. Hopefully they'll do well here. These will be anywhere from 12 to 30 feet tall, and I think by planting them here in the fall will be great. This year, if we have weird temperatures, I will wrap these babies up in blankets to protect them. But let's get started with digging some holes. Some of you will be proud of me. I'm actually going to wear gloves for this. Those of you who have watched for a while, you know I'm notorious for not wearing my gloves like I should. Like the plastic bag. It's supposed to rain a lot tomorrow and this evening, so I'll water this baby in and hopefully it'll have a good bit of water come tomorrow. So out here is the very back area of the yard. This is where our daffodil field is, and last year I planted eucalyptus here and it was doing great. As I mean, this gets all day sun right here, man. But we had that stupid freeze. Like, real feel was like -5, which is unheard of in Louisiana, but here we are. So I'm gonna plant these 2 back here, and I'm going to have to bring buckets of water back here because a hose is not reaching. Lucky for me, these are drought tolerant. So let's get these planted, and hopefully I won't have to carry too much water back here in the next year until these are established. Let's get to digging. Alright guys, so this is the eucalyptus I planted. They survived. We had an ice storm last week. Trapped in the house for 5 days, couldn't leave because the ice was so thick. And I covered these like a ton. I didn't put just 2 layers, I put 4 layers on this eucalyptus this time. But I secured these really well, and I'm glad that they're doing great. Well, for the most part. Let's look at the one behind me. As you can see, this one, actually, you can't see this one. Let's get lower. So this one might not have gotten watered that well and didn't survive as well, but she's coming up. Matter of fact, let me secure her while I'm down here. But it's coming back. The top died, but the rest of it, she's coming. It's just, you know, It wasn't the cold that killed her, it was the drought that we had, but she's looking great. I can see her roots. I'm really excited for these to become trees. Let's take a look at the ones up front as well. So here's the eucalyptus up front. Once again, looking absolutely stunning and beautiful. Release it right here. Let it go. Smells amazing, looks good. The other one looks great. All three of these plants are doing really well. I'm very excited, very pleased with fastgrowingtrees.com. That's where I got these from. Not sponsored, but yeah, definitely would order from them again. These look fantastic. I'm very happy with these. This is my vintage jade, and I planted her back, during the summer or fall. When did I plant these? Maybe spring, and she's doing fantastic. She's gonna make some great filler. However, the deer, hate the deer, have been chewing on her. So she's a lot shorter than what she should be. She should be way bigger. She's trying. It's not her fault. It's not your fault, Jade. It is the deer's fault. I want to buy at least two more of this. At least two more of this to put in back here. And maybe up front as well. This is my Bridget. And Bridget has gotten way bigger than when I originally planted it. Once again, beautiful greenery to go in my fall, winter, whatever, flowers. And this has only been, not quite a year of growth. I definitely want like two more of these, I think, just because I'm going to do a lot of heavy cutting on this once I start having flower bouquets. The deer hate this. They're not eating on it, which I'm so thankful for, but it's just continuing to grow without interference. It's doing great. Oh, I lied. There's one. Looks like a deer took a bite out of this, but that's it. Looks like it ate it and was like, I don't like this, but it's gonna make some beautiful greenery for my bouquets as well. And I'm just so excited to think that I planted this last spring or whenever I planted them, and now for it to be this size, I'm excited. I need more shrubs. Not much to look at here. This is my crabapple tree. I've got three of them. None of them have their leaves, but they're all alive. They're making it. The deer have left it alone thanks to putting up the bird netting. I'm not taking that down. Not until they're really good and established, maybe in 2 or 3 years. It did have red leaves all over it until we had our ice storm. So I'm just hoping it went into dormancy. I did look on how and when to trim this, because I've got a few branches that definitely need to be trimmed. They're starting to rub. But according to the Louisiana Agriculture site, this flowering type of tree has already set buds for flowers this year. So if I trim it back now, I'll lose those flowers. It advised me to wait until after the blooms in the spring and then cut it back. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see how it does when it comes to that. I've got 3 of these. They all look the same. And then we have my forsythia, which quick glance at that does not look good at all. The deer have eaten it a lot. They have devoured it, whereas all my neighbors, the deer leave theirs alone. So I'm not sure what makes mine so special that they want to eat it. Last but not least is my blue juniper. She's doing great. She hasn't gotten that much taller since planting her, but she does seem to be like a different shade of green in the winter versus during the summer. I don't know. I feel like she looked more blue when I planted her during the spring versus now, but she just seems to be doing fine. Survived the drought, survived the cold, and I'm really excited to see her in a few years when she gets a lot bigger and is in all of her glory. As you can tell, I have not put any landscape fabric down out here yet, though I do plan on putting a garden right here. No, you have to love me. You can't go. I know it's close to feeding time, but you must love me. Are we gonna be calm? We gonna be calm? Guys! Hey guys, in true Jessie fashion, I recorded an ending for this video, only I didn't hit the record button. Figuring this out as I'm editing the video. Anyway, if this is the first time we're meeting, welcome to the channel, welcome to the farm. I have a whole playlist of farmers market videos right here. That's a lot of fun. You should totally click that and join me there, and I will see you there. Thanks for hanging out.